Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm your brother AbuTalha Zahack. Welcome all of you. We often hear these accusations and slanders online, especially the people who call themselves as Salafis and Ahlul Hadith. They get the names that they are the bootlickers and the paid agents, bootlickers, and they are called as, they are called with all the bad names for supporting the Kingdom of Saudi and for sympathizing with the kingdom. Now this is really questionable. This is really questionable. Why are we only the bootlickers? Why are we only, the paid agents, the petrodollar mullahs? Why are we only that? If a Ikhwani, a person of Ikhwan al-Muslimin or a Jamaat Islami guy, if he supports Qatar, despite Qatar has the largest US base in the Middle East, and Qatar has hosted even the Israeli diplomats on its soil. Despite the fact Qatar has done all this, Ikhwani supports Qatar. Why? What's the reason? The only reason is Qatar has given refuge and Qatar has given shelter to Yusuf al-Qaradawi. And for this very reason, and for this only reason, Ikhwani support Qatar. And they have forgiven all the things, they have in fact ignored all the things, and in fact they have overlooked the issues that Qatar has. Despite Qatar has the largest US base, it has diplomatic ties with Israel, everything is okay for them. But the only thing they like is Yusuf al-Qaradawi is hosted in Qatar. So for that reason they like and they support and they sympathize and they love Qatar. And if a Sufi, if he loves Turkey, because Turkey has hosted all the Sufi big heads, for example Kabbani and Haqqani, if Turkey has hosted these deviants, the big heads, and a Sufi shows his support, his love, his sympathy and his support towards Turkey, everyone is okay with that. And at the same time, if we support sympathy and support and love and compassion towards this place, towards this country, towards this nation, and towards this kingdom, we are called as bootlickers and the paid agents. Why? And at the same time, you can see that if a Shia, a Rafidi, if he supports Iran, though Shias have about 50 to 60 subdivisions, despite that they show sympathy and they love and they show compassion towards Iran, because Iran has the shrines of Ali and Hussein and Hassan radiallahu anhum. And people are okay with that. No one calls them paid agents, no one calls them bootlickers, no one calls them Riyali mullahs or something like that. But why only a Salafi who loves the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Because Saudi has spent the money on the dawah, and Saudi has spread Quran and Sunnah, and Saudi doesn't have a single shrine, a single temple or church or synagogue or anything. And Saudi is the only place on the planet, it's the largest Middle Eastern country where you cannot even find a single worship place except masjid. And if we love this place because of all this goodness and all the things which the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has, why are we called the bootlickers and the paid agents? So I really feel concerned about this, and I thought that I should share my concerns and my thoughts. And you have your right to share your concerns, but I do have my right to share my concerns. And this is what I feel, and for this very reason I support the Kingdom of Saudi on Facebook, on Twitter. I love it, I support, I show sympathy, and I want people to support sympathy towards this kingdom, because it's the only place on the planet where you do not have any worship place except masjid. And this is the only place where you have Makkah and Medina. And these are the people who have been serving these two places. And they don't even call themselves as caretakers, they call themselves as custodians of these two places. So these people need our love, our compassion, and our support. That's my message. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.